everybody. I hope we're live. Let me know if we are. Make sure this gets tweeted out. Alright. I am live. Hi, Carl. I'm just trying to make sure I got everything set up here. So welcome to my new space. It's still a really big work in progress. Hi, Average Joe. And I have learned with the walls being red and the LED lights that I need to get a new webcam because this one I can't make a whole lot of adjustments to, and in some lighting it makes me look very green. Hi Kat, hi Jim, hi Ryan. Yeah, so we're in the new space. It's super exciting. It's a disaster. I have so much cleaning that I need to do. But I'll take you through a little peek of what it's looking like so far. It was crazy to put this together. I still need to get a stool. I'm sitting on one of our kitchen chairs right now. And I finally got a new surge protector, so I've got that all set, but the cords are everywhere. And our kitchen is back to being a kitchen again and not partially a 3D printing room. So yeah, so this is going to be a pretty short. I didn't see that Allie got her printer. I'm going to have to look. I've kind of been MIA. In fact, I couldn't even tell you where my phone is right now. I've been a little MIA from social media because work has been crazy. I can't get a normal chair because these are counter height tables or a counter height desk, so it's easier to work at standing up. So I need like a legit stool. So I'm gonna have to find something. Probably just a basic one on wheels, whatever is gonna work around. I don't have a whole lot of space in between the front desk and the back, simply because of the way that we had to set it up. But it's enough for a body to move around. And I now have a studio audience because my husband's sitting over there, over there, and the dog.
It's not looking.
Oh, the dog's ignoring us again. Where's the rum? That is a good question. It is not in my hand. I totally want one of those bar stools for in here. Didn't I say that? The See Me CNC bar stools? I totally want one for in here. I think that would be amazing. Yeah, I'm going to have to check on Twitter. I'm so glad that she was able to get a printer. That's awesome. And I believe Matter Hackers was sending her filament too, which is super cool of them. Good people in the 3D printing community. Good people doing good things. So, I'm not sure how many people are in here right now, but I think it's about time we get started. I think. Yeah, I was going to send her a spooler too as well. I was going to tell her to go onto Atomic Filaments and pick out a couple that she liked, and I would have them sent over to her. Because that's really awesome, and I think kids getting into 3D printing is amazing, and I think she'll do some amazing things with the 3D printing world and just the world in general, because she's an awesome inventor. Well, I could start all over, except we haven't really started yet. we're just chit-chatting. So welcome to the chit-chat. Hi all 20 of you. 21 if you include Nick, who I don't think is actually watching the stream. He's just watching in person. So yeah, so let's get into it. So I've got 4 boxes of Polyalchemy Elixir over here. And they asked me if I wanted some spools to review, and I said, of course, that'd be amazing. And they asked me to pick out a couple colors that I liked. So I picked out a couple, expecting them to send me 1 or 2 of them, and they sent me all 4 that I liked, which is amazing of them. So we're going to open these up, and let's go with this one first. The first one, you have to mute it if you're going to watch it. But now you can get into the chat and you can chat with people. Nick's new to this whole YouTube thing. So the first color they sent me was their white, which is super, super pretty. It's super shiny. If you haven't seen it before, you need to go look it up right now. This is their 1.75 white, 1 kilogram. Print temperature is 200 to 220. And I'm super excited to use it.
Oh, I can't chat because I need to create a channel.
So create a channel. What's wrong with you?
No, create a channel.
The next, people are saying, what's up?
Fine, I'm creating a damn channel.
Nick's having to create a channel to get into the chat. So he's doing that right now, so then you guys can chat with him. I'm really excited to use the white cat. It's super pretty in pictures, so I'm hoping it's as pretty in person as it is in pictures. I'm sure it is. The next color they sent me was the silver, which is also super, super pretty. I haven't opened any of these up yet, because I figured if I had to wait, and if you guys had to wait to find out what colors, then I could at least wait to print with them. So that's the second one. And the last 2 are the 2 that I'm super, super excited about. The next is the awesome green, and this is the color Emerald City. It's one of their new release colors, and it's insanely pretty. It looks like anodized aluminum. Green anodized aluminum. It's super, super pretty. Dustin, the Jatman, had a fidget spinner made out of this on his last live stream, and it's super pretty. I can't wait. Green's my favorite color, so I can't wait to print with it. Whoa, you're already stealing the green?
Deal.
So this is the one that I am the most excited about, and I don't really know why this color over any of the other colors. But this Abyss color, which is like a midnight blue, it's darker than navy. I have to open this one. Here's my... It's awesome. Everything's within an arm's length here. I have to open this one because it's so pretty. Maybe. They really don't want me to get into this. So apparently Polyalchemy's elixir is shrink wrapped and then boxed, which is awesome. But look how pretty this is. It's like a super, super deep midnight blue. Almost black, but not quite. I'm super, super excited to print with this. And that will be the first color I print with because why not? That's really all I have this week. I know I have a couple things coming in the mail in the next couple of days. So my next live stream for Mailbox Monday will have a couple more things, I think. Yeah, I tried to stream a little bit earlier this time. I might do even earlier than that next time. Like right when I get home from work, just to try to make it a little bit easier for some other people. The Disney spinners, I'm still working on. So, hey, sweets. When you come back this way, can you bring me that spinner that's sitting on the coffee table? Thank you. So, the fidget spinner that's Disney related, it needs some tweaking before I can release it. And that's for a couple of reasons. One, I adjusted the size to be smaller, which works out really well. Yes, I called him Sweets. So I made it smaller, which is great. And the one that's got the caps on it. Thank you.
Yep.
So this is the fidget spinner. Whew. Holy white balance. I made some caps for it. And so it spins okay. But it's a little off balance because the bow is a little bit bigger than the Mickey, so I have to readjust the size of the Mickey to make them equal weight. Because it always ends up going like that. So, and it's not supposed to. So I'm going to do some tweaking to it. I might release like a double mini headed spinner and a double Mickey headed spinner, and then work on the adjustment of the Mickey and Minnie one later on this week. The A-net, I have not had a chance to use it yet because I didn't have a place to set it up until yesterday. So now that it has a place to sit right there, I need to level the bed and then I will start printing on it. And if anybody has any suggestions for any mods or upgrades that you would like to see me do on them, tweet me or send me a message on Facebook or something. Email me, info@laurenrenee.com. And I'm going to talk about that when I do the actual release video, but I want to get input from you guys as to what you think I should do in terms of mods to it. So yeah, hopefully I'll be printing on that real soon. It does turn on. There were no sparks or any issues with turning it on, which is good. And it was sent to me by A-net directly, which I know a lot of people get theirs sent to them by GearBest. But this one was sent to me by A-net. So it was very awesome of them. I don't have a red face. Is my face red? I don't think any more than normal. Did my face go red?
I don't know. I wasn't.
She's just. I'm not yet. Yeah, so that's kind of what I have going on here. The Trinus update review will be out, I'm hoping, within the next couple of weeks. I think by the first week of May it should be up. I've got a couple more things that I want to test out on it. I've tested out Cura, I've tested out Pango, and I want to do a couple more tests with Simplify 3D so that I can give my full rundown using it based on all three slicers that I would normally use. That way I can give you a full rundown on it. And And I think that's kind of it. I'll show you guys the actual studio space, assuming I can get out of this chair. So fair warning, it's a bit of a mess. Alright, so over here we have the Trinus, the A-Net, and the Flash Forge. There's a cabinet down there that will be painted white at some point. And then behind the camera, you might get in this.
Yeah, that's not really.
Down there we've got the filament containers and another cabinet that's going to be painted and some edge banding that's needed. But for the most part, it turned out pretty good. See what I mean about my face in this camera? Whew. Oh, you guys are awesome. So does anybody have any questions for me? At all? Yeah, no, Nick's not going to have to paint anything. That's a me thing. Yeah, we do need some... Well, there's not really a whole light outside right now. I think that's all mostly the light box. I'll do a full video on the studio once it's done. I do have a couple of cabinet doors that don't have glass in them, that are supposed to have glass in them, that I'm actually going to paint with chalkboard paint, so that I actually have a chalkboard to write some project stuff on. That will be going up probably back there, and that picture will probably be going over there. So I will do a full studio tour, I guess you could call it, once I actually get things done. What's my next project? Well, I'm trying to finish these couple of fidget spinners. I've created 3 different ones right now. You guys have only seen one of them so far. The other one I will be test printing as soon as I end this live stream. And I am already doing research on making 3D printed high heels. However, that is going to take a lot more research before I can jump into designing anything or printing anything. I say it's a mess because nothing is in its place right now. The only thing that's in its place is the spools of filament in the containers, and that's because they were already there. But there's legit stuff everywhere. So it feels messy. Star Wars spinners. So here's the problem is I can make Star Wars spinners, but I kind of feel like I'd be a fraud making them because I've never seen Star Wars.
You would be a fraud.
What other projects do I have going on right now? The coffee table's almost done. It's needs a couple more coats of spray paint in the basement. And and then that will be done. And then I'll also start on the side tables at some point in the near future. think Nerf would like it too much if it was called Nerf.
Screw Hasbro, those corporate giants.
Yeah, I've got a couple of other like little things that I'm modeling too. I'm trying to finish my makeup brush holder so I can throw that on my Etsy site. I'm trying to get my Etsy site up and running so that I can actually make a little bit more money and put it back into this. A gear spinner, I actually have been working on that as well. But it's nowhere near done. Right now it's just 2 gears in a circle. Hopefully it'll be done soon. I don't want to kind of inundate with too many spinners either though. I mean, they're fun to make because they're quick and easy. If you haven't made any, I suggest watching Joel's video or Chuck Hellebuck's video or Angus's. Basically just about everybody's got some videos on how to make fidget spinners, and they're a lot of fun to design because they're quick and easy designs. Hey, I don't want to mess with Nerf. Those suckers hurt, especially at close range. Nick wants his drone to fire off little Nerf missiles.
Oh, Nerfs are the beginning.
Yeah. Yep. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna be, you know, hanging out in here and all of a sudden a drone's gonna come flying in here and shooting Nerf darts at me. And I may or may not accidentally throw something at it that destroys it. What printers am I going to add next? I have no idea. I've been saving up for possibly a Prusa. Possibly. I love the quality that comes off that printer, and I would love to have one. But I also really want a large format printer. And a large format would be really, really awesome. And there's some decent ones at a really good price. So I'm really tempted to just do that. Possibly a CR10, but if I got the CR10, I'd want to go with the biggest one, which is freaking insane, the 500 by 500 by 500 build volume one. But again, that's like $1,100. So I still have to justify that. I have also been told that I will have a printer coming to me that is a larger format, but I don't know when that will be. It's still being built and having quality control done to it and all of that stuff. So at some point I will have that. So then I'm like, okay, well, if I'm going to have that, then maybe I should do a Prusa. I don't know. If you guys were me, what printer would you guys get? I do need a big printer to print Joel's shoes. Yes, and the studio already needs to be larger. That's not true. I have a lot of room. It's just not optimized right now. There's a lot more room here than it seems like. Everything is really, really spread out. I do also want a Delta. I would like to stay away from doing a bunch of printers that are all very similar. I kind of like the idea of having more printers that are different. So I would like to do a dual extruder with dual heads like the Sigma or the Stacker. Yes, Folger Tech is right around the corner for me. If by right around the corner you mean an hour and a half drive, then yes. I would like a Delta. I think I would like a CME CNC Delta. Theirs seemed really awesome, seeing them all in person. There were a ton at Murph. The only thing I don't like about the Taz 6 is that it's 2.85. Otherwise, it seems like a pretty awesome machine. And I have 2 gigantic containers of 1.75. And what else? What other printers were we looking at that I wanted? There's so many. Yeah, no, I'm just not sure. I would love to do also a resin printer. Oh gosh, I wish I had my phone on me. I can't remember the name of it. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Looks freaking awesome. Global 3D Systems, their T1000 looks freaking amazing, and I would love to get my hands on one of those, or any resin printer for that matter. Seeing some of the prints that Chaos Cortec has gotten off of his look freaking awesome, and I'm super, super jealous. I have a love-hate relationship with time lapses. I can definitely do more of them. I do them using my old Windows Lumia 1020 phone, which has an awesome camera on it, and it does make for some pretty awesome videos and photos. But I can never get the angle right, and maybe that won't be as much of an issue with the other printers now, but with the FlashForge, there is no good way to get a good angle on it, because you really need the camera to be up inside the machine and angled just right, and you can never get it at the right angle, or it knocks into the head. It doesn't work, and it really only works on taller pieces. I know, Windows Phone, what's that? I don't have it in here. No. Yeah, it was a good phone, but it lacked in apps like crazy. So I switched back to Android. I really wanted it for the camera. And the good news, I still get to use it for the camera. It has an insane camera. What was it, 42 megapixel or something like that? And it's got tons. It's like using my DSLR, but on a... It's like using a DSLR, but on a cell phone, which is awesome. I did not get the camera case. I almost did. No, I know, I haven't seen Star Wars. Nick hasn't seen Titanic, and I told him when he saw Titanic, I would see Star Wars. But he refuses to see Titanic. And I don't even care. I don't even like Titanic, but he won't see it, so it's on principle. I haven't seen any. None. I've seen the cartoon, The Clone Wars. And I've seen the Family Guy episode. And that's it. So I know you guys are super disappointed in me. And it's not that I think I wouldn't like the movies. I'm sure I would. Now it's just on principle. No, my favorite Batman is The Dark Knight. So we were having this conversation yesterday. Who would win, the Hulk or against Darth Vader? Ready? Go. No, Nick would have to stay awake through the whole movie. Otherwise, I'm just going to put Star Wars on and fall asleep and not actually see it. You're trouble.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You are definitely trouble. Hulk smash done. Yeah. See, I said I thought the Hulk would win, but didn't you say you thought it would be Darth Vader because he could do things from a distance?
I don't know. It just makes the Hulk angry, which just makes him stronger. It's just a never-ending cycle.
Could it contain the Hulk, though? Could it? I don't know. Magic doesn't work on the Hulk. Darth Vader knows black magic. So does black magic work on the Hulk?
Racist?
Yeah, I kind of think the Hulk wins. That's just my thought on it, though. No, I have not witnessed the power of the Force. So these are the conversations that me and Nick have. Welcome to a part of our life. This was our Easter conversation yesterday after dinner. But if a lightsaber can go through green skin, that's fine and good, but a bullet can't even kill the Hulk. Because the Hulk spits it out. It's not gonna work. Hulk's not that smart. Could be susceptible to mind tricks. Could be. I don't know. That's a battle I'd like to see. I mean, Thor against the Hulk is going to be a good one, but it would be better if it was Vader against the Hulk. Yep. So, anyway, that's really all I have for you guys today. If you guys don't have any other questions, I'm going to end this momentarily because we're going to go eat some dinner. And I'm going to start a print. And I'm going to level the bed of the A-net. Yes, this is the conversation we have constantly. Pretty much. All right, guys. I will, there will be another video up in the next couple days. If you have not checked out the video from Jason Powell's color mixer, you should definitely check that out. There should be a link in the cards up there. No, there. Wherever it is. The little eye in the screen. Go check that out because there is a playlist to Murph, and the last video that I just uploaded was the color mixer. You definitely should check it out because it's an awesome piece of equipment, and more stuff will be up soon. So I will see you guys again next time.